Beloved Huzoor, most of the Khuddam in Australia have either grown up here or have migrated from overseas, predominantly from the subcontinent. Sometimes we observe that there is a cultural gap and different ways of working between the two. What should Majlis Khuddam Ahmadiyya do to bridge this gap and work coherently?
You see, those who are grown up here, they have different mindset. Their environment was different where they were brought up. But there are quite a number of Khuddam in recent years who have migrated from Pakistan or some other countries. There are some migrants from Fiji also. So they have almost the same culture as those who were brought up here in Australia. Only difference is between Pakistani and other non-Pakistani who were brought up here in Australia or in any of the Western country. This is why I have always been saying that your parents should at least try to train their children from the very childhood. Tell them who are they, what is the importance of religion, why they are Ahmadiyya Muslims, and why should they offer 5 daily prayers, why should we read Quran and find out the commandments given in the Holy Quran, why should we practice those commandments and injunctions. In this way, the children would know that what are our duties, who we are. Then if they are brought up even in this culture, in this society, then they will be able to differentiate between good and bad. They would know that these are the bad morals which the Western culture allows, but Islam prohibits. There are certain things. See, for instance, Islam says to the men that you should always lower your gaze. You should not openly see the women. You should not try to enjoy something which is bad morally. And at the same time, Islam says to the girls that they should also lower their gaze and cover their faces so that their beauty cannot be freely seen by their opposite sex. But nowadays, there are some different preferences. So that is all immoral in Islam. So we shall have to teach them from the very childhood. This is the duty of the parents. And this is the duty of Khuddam Ahmadiyya or Atharul Ahmadiyya, that tell them that these are the good things, these are the bad things, these are the things which Allah Ta'ala does not like. These are the things which have been taught to us that we should refrain from. So it needs some hard work. Not only Khuddam Ahmadiyya, but the parents should also be involved in it. And they should be educated by Ansarullah, Khuddam Ahmadiyya and Lajna, that how can they train their children in their homes. It's quite a difficult task, but you will have to face this challenge. You will have to work hard. And if parents are also helping in training their children at home, and Atharul Ahmadiyya organization is also working hard to tell the children whatever they learn in their schools, what is good and what is bad, because in the schools they are given different training. Nowadays, in the name of freedom of expression and freedom of their own liking and disliking, some immoral things are coming into the minds of the children. And they don't bother. And they don't care even. And they cannot differentiate between good and bad. So we shall have to tell them what is good and what is bad. And what shall be the bad effect of these things in future, in your life. And if you believe in Allah Ta'ala, that how Allah Ta'ala will treat you if you are not following. So from the very childhood, we have to infuse this into the minds of the children, that we shall have to follow the teaching of Islam, and we shall have to learn the morals which have been taught by Allah Ta'ala and Islamic teaching.